Hello and welcome back to Milo's A to Z Guide to Wine. Thanks again for tuning in. Before I start, I have to give a big shout out to Michael Stewart, who guessed the J and K, the Jammy and the Cabinet. There are no prizes, Michael, and you just get the satisfaction of being right, which I know will give you great pleasure. Tonight's letter is L, and L isn't for last man standing, which what it could be if I was to consume all of these wines. L is for labels. And it can be quite confusing for a consumer or for a wine drinker when you walk into a shop. You're just faced with such a plethora of brands and names, and some of them in foreign languages and unpronounceable. Years ago, when we did start out drinking wine in the 70s and 80s, it was only all European wines, and it was in German, French, Spanish or Italian, so it was very confusing. So new world wines that came on the market in the 90s and the 90s made it much more accessible for people to drink and understand wines because they could pronounce them initially. So, unashamedly, there are brands such as Balsam Hill who capitalised on that there. Crisp, fruity, rosy. Simplest information in the world. That's really all it is. It's a crisp, fruity, rosy. A lightweight bottle to keep the price down. Just chill it down, get it down your neck. That's really all it is. Everyday drinking wine. Winemaker spends a bit more money on the bottle, heavier weight bottle. This is like an example of a modern day brand, Tuna Club. So the message that the winemaker is trying to send to you here is that hook, line and sinker, this wine's going to be great with fish. From Spain, where they produce a lot of seafood, Verdejo Sauvignon Blanc is the two grape varieties, both mentioned on the bottle. And then Vino de la Tierra de Castilla, so it's wine of the earth from Castilla, is the region that it comes from. We love New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. We love it. It's one of the biggest selling wines we have in the marketplace. So again, it's just about a key message. Mystic Ocean is telling you that this wine possibly will go good well with seafood as well. Marlborough is the region that it comes from. It's Sauvignon Blanc and it's wine of New Zealand. Where it gets a little bit more complicated is sometimes whenever you go to choose a Spanish wine from a more traditional family, the Marqués de la Concordia from Rioja. So you can see that obviously they're trying to sell a premium message here. The bottle's embossed. It's from the region of Rioja. So Rioja is the area it comes from. They've got a picture of the chateau, the bodega that it comes from, established in 1870. So what they're selling Provenance here. They're selling heritage, family tradition, a big, tall, heavyweight bottle. Crianza means nursing. It's one of the grades of Spanish wine. So the wine has been aged for a minimum of 2 years, one of which must be an oak. So that's a premium message they're selling. So the more premium end of Australia, very popular name, we'll all know McGuigan. This is their handmade Shiraz. So Brian McGuigan puts his own signature on it, his autograph. He's even put his fingerprint on it. So there's part of his DNA on this label. Batch number 8, Langhorne Thick Creek Shiraz, very, very, very premium. And then the most expensive, one of the most premium wines that I keep in my Eurocab, Grand Vin, so great wine. Chateau Lynchbage with the old Irish connection. Grand Cru Classy, so great growth classification. Pauillac is the region. And then Appellation Contrôlée means the appellation is controlled and guaranteed. 13% ABV and from 2000 vintage. So the information can vary. If you're confused at all, go to a good independent wine shop. They will clarify the label for you. They'll explain everything and what it means. That's where you'll get the knowledge. Good quality independent wine shops all over Northern Ireland. So L for labels. Enjoy. Have a nice night.